The photo, titled "Two by the Sea," shows a stately young man and a beautiful woman holding onto his shoulder. The shot is live, not staged, but it does not evoke romantic feelings. On the contrary, it seems as if there is tension and even despair between the heroes of the composition. This is really true, because just a few minutes before the camera shutter clicked, the young parents lost their tiny son. The famous photograph was taken on the morning of April 2, 1954. Los Angeles Times photographer John Gaunt was vacationing at his beach house in Hermosa Beach. This is a coastal resort town in California, not far from Los Angeles. Suddenly, Gaunt heard a neighbor yelling. Something happened on the beach. Almost instinctively, the photographer grabbed his Rolleiflex camera and ran to the beach to catch a couple of parents there in a panic. Gaunt photographed them from afar, not yet realizing what had happened. That morning, John and Mary McDonald had gone to the beach with their children, 14-year-old Sarah and little Michael, who was not yet 2. They lived quite close to the shore. The walk didn't take long. The beach was empty. Everyone had gone into town. There was some kind of festival going on. The children were playing by the water. Sarah started to build a sand castle and asked her brother to collect seashells to decorate the walls and towers. The parents were distracted for just a couple of minutes, and at first they didn't even realize where the kid had disappeared to. The sister didn't know either. Father John ran to their beach house to see if the boy had gone home for something. When he returned to the beach, his wife was already sobbing. She'd spotted something far out there in the high waves. They found the boy. The soulless ocean carried the boy out on the waves a few hours later. He was beyond help. At the moment of despair, not yet understanding what happened, confusion, the spouses and got in the frame of the photographer. To publish or not to publish the photo? Gaunt's internal struggle lasted several hours. We already know that the first desire took the upper hand. John Gaunt was both celebrated and weakened by the photo. The photographer was accused of cynicism and of seeking fame at the expense of other people's tragedy. How can you photograph people at such a moment? However, the unhappy parents also got it. Someone drew attention to the fact that their clothes were dry, which meant that they did not even try to save their son. In 1955, the photograph was awarded the Pulitzer Prize. The committee dubbed the photograph bitter and heart-wrenching. The photographer himself felt nothing but pain in relation to his most popular work. His daughter later recalled, "At first he found it hard to bear the image. Even though he did not know that family personally, their tragedy imprinted on him, leaving an indelible mark for the rest of his life." After all, on the day he captured the grief-stricken parents, he had a little 3-year-old daughter in his house. What do you think? Did Gaunt have the right to publish such a photo? Write your opinion in the comments, like this video and don't forget to subscribe. There are a lot of interesting things ahead.